Overall, I've been really impressed with this so far. I bought this about a month ago. I've only been using it for a few weeks, but my initial thoughts, especially comparing it with some of the older Xiaomi bands, I thought the larger display might be kind of annoying. I don't like large displays. I find that this is actually the perfect size. It doesn't feel any bigger to me on my wrist. It doesn't bother me when I sleep, but it's really nice having that larger display, especially when I'm viewing notifications. Now, notifications is what I mostly use this for at work. I need to know every time I get a message, I need to be able to read it. So that's a really nice thing about the Xiaomi Band. I think this display is really gorgeous. I really like it. I like how easy it is to customize all the settings. I think there's two areas where they got kind of worse on this version of the Xiaomi Band. The first area is with this charging cable. Now, if you want to charge it, you can do it the wrong way and you won't be able to get it on. There's no way you could really know that. There's no indication here on which way is the right way. On the old one, it's really quite obvious because you can see where the pins are and you see where the pins are on the Xiaomi Band, and you just put it on and you get it on the first time every time. That's a really nitpicky thing. I don't know why they would turn a good design and make it slightly worse. That's kind of a bummer. The other thing I think is a downgrade in my opinion, if you notice on this band, it shows the weather on the front. That's something you can customize. I can set that so I can specify I want the weather. I really like that. I like being able to look at my wrist and seeing the weather. I don't care for other things like steps or activities or whatever. I want to see the weather, and I want to see what time it is, and I want to see notifications. That's it. On this one, there are different faces, but there's no way to customize what else you see on the screen. You cannot put weather or other things like that. That's a pretty big bummer in my book. This is the box that it comes in. I bought two, one for me, one for my wife. I will be giving this one to my wife. She likes all things pink, so I think she's going to be happy that they do have a pink one. But in the box, you get the manual, you get a charger, and then you get the Mi Band. The charger is pretty straightforward. You just clip it here. Oh, there is only one way it clips, and I don't know how you can know that without just knowing that. That's kind of a step down in my opinion from the other Xiaomi bands. Here is a bit of a close-up of the band on my wrist. And you can see that the band is slightly larger than the bands in past, and I thought that that would be an issue and I wouldn't like that it's bigger, but honestly, wearing it, I don't notice any difference. But looking at it, it's nice to have the extra screen real estate. You can go over here to see the different notifications. They're slightly bigger, so it's easier to read, and then you can come here and see things like the weather. You can see the weekly forecast and see some more details. And this is a really gorgeous interface. I think you've got things like timer, and of course you can customize all of these things: stopwatch, stats, workouts. If I want to check out my heart rate, I can do this, and it is measuring my heart rate right now. Oxygen levels as well. No data, I haven't measured that yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Keep the band snug and still. Okay, I'll do that. So I'm being super still so I can measure my oxygen levels. All right, so 97%. 7 hours and 46 minutes. I went to bed super early last night because I've been tired. It's good to know I actually slept. Measure stress. All right, let's do it. I don't feel stressed out right now, but maybe I am. Let's see. Be still. Moderate, 53. I have no idea what that means. Go over events. I can control music, control my camera, set alarms, find phone. Let's look at some of the settings. So we've got different styles. So I can flip through the styles that I have downloaded to my watch space. I've just downloaded these ones. Oh, I guess I accidentally changed that. Looks pretty good. Let's go back to settings. Can do auto lock, cover to sleep. That's interesting. Brightness. So it actually gets really quite bright, and it's nice that you can adjust how bright you want it. You can check out the battery level, set on do not disturb if you want to do that. You can set a pin as well, and if you need to reboot or turn it off, you can do that. Overall, it is a really nice band if you like doing things like activities, basic tracking, sleep tracking, getting notifications. This thing's pretty amazing. Also, the cost is not much more than some of the older Xiaomi bands. Anyhow, Xiaomi does a really good job. It's the reason I keep on buying their bands. I think it's really great. Hope this video helped. Thanks for watching.